Hi, it's Jonathan, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 things that you must do to successfully market your hypnotherapy practice. Because let's face it, this marketplace is getting crowded. There are significantly more hypnotherapists and similar kinds of therapists in the market than there were even 3 or 4 years ago. And there are people out there, as well as pushing big ticket, expensive training, there are people out there now selling hypnotherapy training for $100, $200. I even saw a course the other day, I think for $49, where people are coming off that and starting up as hypnotherapists. And, you know, good luck to them. They want the same things that we wanted when we started, but they want, I'm sure, to help people. They want a job that fulfills them. They want to be able to work on their terms for the kind of clients they want and make a good living from doing that. However, with all these new entrants coming in, the market is getting more crowded. And because most people are finding their hypnotherapist online, it's becoming even more crowded. So it is a crowded marketplace. So it doesn't matter how good you are, you need to be found. So the first thing you need to get right is you need to be found. And getting found these days means getting found on the internet. And it typically means getting found in search. I talk about this a lot, and I make no apologies for saying it again. When people are looking to buy hypnotherapy, they do not go scrolling through Facebook. When people are looking to buy hypnotherapy, they're not looking at TikTok hoping that something comes up. When people want to and are ready to buy something like hypnotherapy, they search it, which usually means Google. So you need to be found on Google and other technologies. So when people search for you on the internet, online, you need to be found, you need to come up, which basically means that whether you like it or not, you probably don't, because none of us want to do this job to be SEO specialists, but you do need to understand SEO, at least to a level. You need to understand how to make SEO work for you. If you're going to do stuff yourself, you need to have a reasonable level of understanding of what you need to do, or you need to get somebody who can help you do it with you, or even do most of it for you. And let me just be clear with that, to have someone who's going to help you. It's great to get someone who can help you. I'm a big advocate of that, but you do need to have somebody who understands marketing hypnotherapy, because it is very, very different. So you need to be found. You need to understand or get good help, but you need to get the right person, because there are a lot of generalists out there who will, probably with the best will in the world, not get you great results and spend a lot of your money, lose you a lot of time. So you need to be found. The second thing that you need to do is you need to come across professionally. Now, I'm sure all of you, or very nearly all of the people, all the hypnotherapists out there are professional. I'm sure they're all well-trained, well-intentioned people who do great work and are passionate about what they do. But most clients who are looking for you, or are looking for a hypnotherapist, don't know you. They've not been in the chair or online in a session with you. They don't know how good you are. What they get is what they see, first impressions. So when they go online, having found you, you then need to make the right first impressions and lasting impressions. Now, there are some very professional hypnotherapists there in terms of how they market themselves, but there are an awful lot, and I'm talking like 40, 50% of hypnotherapists that I see present themselves incredibly badly. I'm talking about websites that aren't great. Often people don't even have a website. You absolutely have to have a website. I'm talking about websites where maybe it doesn't render properly, it doesn't show up properly on mobile, where it's all over the place. I'm talking about people with bad photos, with websites that are hosted on slow platforms, hosted on insecure platforms. All these are things that will not only affect the way you're seen and ranked by Google, stop you getting found, but also they're going to put clients off. So you need to be professional. Your site needs to be professional. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be glossy, but it needs to portray professionalism. It needs to make the person trust you, feel confident enough in you to go to that next stage, having a call, having a dialogue with you before they move forward. So you need to be professional. And that is one of the biggest things that I want to do in Help for Hypnotherapy, is about raising the bar, getting everybody to be professional, because that will raise the value, raise the market, increase the marketplace for hypnotherapy when we come across as professional. Because frankly, a lot of people actually put potential clients off hypnotherapy with how they present themselves. I hear that all the time, that people come to me after they've looked at other sites and decided they'd nearly given up on hypnotherapy because of the kind of people they were seeing. So that is a real issue. So you need to be found, you need to be professional, and thirdly, you need to be differentiated. And you need to be differentiated in a way that benefits the client. If you're putting yourself up there doing the same thing as everybody else, I'm a hypnotherapist specializing in anxiety, I charge X per hour, There are thousands, tens of thousands of people doing that. What are they looking at? Okay, how professional you are, how you come across, then they're looking at your rates. You need to have an offering for your speciality, for your specialisms, that brings value to the client. And it needs to go beyond what your price is per hour. You've got to get out of that mindset. Otherwise, you are competing with £50, $60 an hour people. And you really don't want to be there. You really don't want to be in that space. You want people who are prepared to pay for what is right for them, for the package of services and work that will help them get them from where they are to where they want to get to. So you need to differentiate yourself with your offerings, the package that you've got for your clients. You need to differentiate yourself with your stories, the stories that you tell about why you work in this area, about how you've helped other clients. And it's all part about making the client feel good. When they're on your web, they found you, they're on your website, you come across as professional, and then they're seeing, this person's got something which is quite tailored, quite specific. It's a package of support. It's not just come and see me for an hour, goodbye. It's very, very specific, and they've done that for a reason. And remember, when it's high value to the client, it's high value to you, and it gets you out of that commodity space where too many hypnotherapists and therapists in generally are at. Fourthly, you need to be getting your mindset right. Now, mindset is a foundation of doing the things you need to do. Mindset on its own is not enough. So manifestations, that's great. Envisioning the future, that is great. We need to be doing those things. We need to see where we want to get to. But the key thing we need to be doing is getting ourselves in the right mindset where we turn up on a daily basis, feeling motivated, believing in ourselves, where we shop on a call with a client, feeling great, inspiring confidence in them. Now, the challenge here, of course, is that for new people, people who are establishing themselves, maybe struggling to get clients, there's a real risk and a real danger. It's understandable that we come across as desperate. We're trying too hard. And let me tell you, there are an awful lot of people out there preying on that, preying on people who haven't got clients. You see it in a lot of their materials. And they're often the people who are promising those silver bullets. I'm going to get you 20 leads a day, your money back. I'm going to get you 50 leads. I'm going to fill your diary with our schedulers. I'm going to do Facebook ads, do Google ads, do this thing on LinkedIn, all these silver bullet things from people who know about a technology, who know about a slither of marketing. This is not marketing. These are maybe components of marketing, but people who know point solutions, trying to sell you silver bullets. And guess what? These things do not work. They do not work. You need a system that's going to take you forward. So you need that system that's going to take you forward. So you need the mindset to believe in yourself, to believe in what you do, to come across well. But also you need the mindset which says you're not going to jump in when someone pounces in seeing your desperation, because building your business, it takes time, it takes patience. It is about doing the right things consistently, being found, being professional, adding value, differentiating yourself, being consistent and keeping at it. You do need a system. There is no silver bullet for marketing, because people buy hypnotherapy because they believe in you. And that is not about one particular thing. It's not about getting your SEO right individually. It's not about getting more leads individually. It's not about all sorts of these kind of things that people might be trying to tell you. It's about the whole end-to-end thing, about your brand, your stories, your offering, the way you come across, your congruency, your consistency of how you show up to potential clients. So I would like to just leave you with one last thing, which is about SEO. So as I said at the beginning, as a hypnotherapist, you need to understand enough about SEO. Even if you don't want to do it yourself, it is important that you understand that, if only so that you know when somebody's trying to sell you something, you know whether they're talking out of their backside, or you know whether they actually really know what they're talking about and have got some value to add. So you do need to understand those basic principles of SEO, internet marketing in general. And you can either then go to a deeper level and understand that yourself, or get somebody in who can do it with you or do it for you. But we have provided a free SEO guide for hypnotherapists. We think this is really helpful. We think it's really, really unique because it is an SEO guide written by myself and my brother, primarily my brother, because he's the expert in this area, but he understands hypnotherapy marketing. He understands it really inside out. So it's a guide that's written by hypnotherapists for hypnotherapists specifically for you. So have a look at that. It's totally free, and I hope you get some value from that. So hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again really very soon. Bye for now.